Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is Friday, the 12th of February 2021. Let's take a look what's going on the Forex calendar, and then of course we'll take a look at appropriate charts. Swipe down towards the Friday and here we go. Some data had been released already. Those particular data were from China. The fixed asset investment, industrial production, retail sales and unemployment rate, all of them had been released already. Actually, we don't have any reading for that, so let's just swipe lower. The key event of today, the UK GDP had been released at 8 o'clock. It's been better than expected because the expectation was 0.5% quarter to quarter, and the released number was 1%. But in total, this is a very bad reading, because for the fourth quarter there was a decline from 16 to 1%, which is 15% basically based on the quarter, and year to year the GDP declined from minus 8.7 to minus 7.8. Well, this is a slight increase, but not that much. Industrial production is lower than expected, 0.2% versus 0.5%. Manufacturing production lower than expected, 0.3% versus 0.7%. Visible trade balance is widening again. Construction output is minus 2.9% versus 0.5% expected. That is very bad for the news. Index of services, 0.6% versus 0% expected, right? But as you can see, there is a decline from 4.1% to 0.6%. The index of services almost doesn't exist in UK, and the business investment is it's 1.3% versus 14.5% for the fourth quarter. So this is again around 13% decline. Another important data, I can't see any. We got some CPI from the Switzerland, which is 0.1% versus 0% basically. So there's a slight spike in the CPI in inflation in Switzerland. Industrial production data from the Eurozone will be released at 11 o'clock. The Russian Federation will release the key bank rate at 11:30. The market expects the Russian National Bank to leave the key rate at the same level of 4.25%. During the New York session, we got some data from Canada, like wholesale sales at 2:30, and then University of Michigan inflation expectations, and that's it. At 4 o'clock there's a FOMC member John Williams speech, and then at the end of the day, for all of you crude oil traders, 7 o'clock, Baker Hughes US rig count. Current reading is 392. So let's take a look at the British pound, because this is the key currency to trade for today. First, let's just zoom out. And as you can see, we are trading since this is September, 23rd September 2020, right? We are trading inside of this channel, basically, right? We are trading up and up and up. We've been testing this channels here. We tested the previous high. We broke above the previous high. We tested the trend line, and we keep going higher. We keep going higher. The recent high was made at the level of roughly 1.3865. So this is somewhere here. Let's just zoom in. What do we have here are very interesting candles on the daily time frame chart. This one looks like a shooting star, and this one looks like a pin bar because it's not red. So this is there is no shooting star. So those are not two shooting stars. Today we are going down. Traders are selling the British pound, buying dollar. But the key short-term technical support, which is at the level of 1.3758, had not been hit yet. So we are waiting for the market response when this level will be hit. If the uptrend is supposed to be continued, then of course we are expecting some sort of a bounce from this from this zone. So we are expecting this kind of a situation. Of course, if this is violated, then we will first go lower towards this level. So we can label it here, 1.3565, and even we can, of course, even can go towards the lower channel boundary and then test it. There is some sort of the key long-term technical support at 1.3486. So if the market will get here, then it means that it's out of the channel and it's testing the key technical support, which is very bad for the bulls, and that would mean the bears are in control of the market and are getting stronger simply. So please pay attention on the current developments on the British pound, because we are in the. It looks like the market wants to test some sort of the technical support to see whether this uptrend will go up despite the recent data. On the euro to British pound market, you can see that we've been going lower, but recently we got this exactly this one candle that made a new low. So all of these levels are now technical, of course, resistance, and the recent low made at the 8,739 is, of course, right now a technical support. This line is not really necessary for us because of this breakout lower, but this is still appropriate, and as you can see, the market is approaching these levels right now. So this one should be, of course, red, and the other ones should be red as well, because it's a technical resistance now. But every time we hit 8,795, the market just reverses, right? That was on the 8th, on the 9th, and today on the 12th of the February 2021. So it looks like this down move will be continued as long as the market is not trading above the trend line, and as long as the level of 8,795 and 8,812 is not clearly violated. Then, of course, we got these two levels here, which are long-term technical resistance. It used to be support, now it's resistance, and they are located at the levels of 8,836, 8,865. So that's the short-term view. The long-term view on the euro to the British pound, it looks very, very similar. The next target for the market is seen at the level of 8,671 basically, and if there is another breakout below 8,739, of course this is the next target, and we might even test this trend line here during this move down. That was British pound, euro to the British pound. Let's take a look at the last one, which is the British pound to the Japanese yen. We used to analyze this one as well. Let me just, okay, this one is moving here. Let me just adjust our channel, because this market is moving inside of the channel as well, and this is our channel right now. Okay, somewhere here there is that dot. This is the high, and as you can see, of course, we have broken above the 142.70, which is the high of the 2020, and right now we are trading just above the adjusted channel. So we are still going up and up and up. And let me just take a look on the momentum. As you can see, we are in the extremely overbought market conditions right now. So level of 145 is the current technical is the current high, so it will work as a technical resistance, but it's not that strong. Okay, 145. So let's see where the price says. Oh, there you go. Now it's everything is clear. You see, this was the high from that's 2020, and 21st of the February 2020. That was the high of this small rally, and now it's a technical resistance right now. So which is why it's a key level for the markets right now, and I think we should just acknowledge that. And if this level is violated, right? If this level is violated, then of course the next target for market is the level of 2019, the high of the 2019, which is 148.83 in the longer perspective. Yes. So for now we are still trading higher. We are still trading up and up and up inside of this channel. But as you can see, the immediate technical support is 144.07, but this might be kind of a important technical resistance, 145 level, because it used to be a nice technical resistance before. It's a long-term technical resistance, so we can make it a little bit thicker. There you go. So you know it's important. Right now we can consolidate in this area, but if we break 144.07, then of course we will go as low as 142.70, which is the next technical support for the price. We are still trading inside of the channel, just above the channel. This is definitely not a big breakout in a Japanese in a British pound to the Japanese yen. So if we start to consolidate here, please consider the scenario that we might go down for a correction or a pullback, because the current momentum is extremely it's on the level of a extreme of a bat. So that's the outlook for the British pound to Japanese yen. I think that's enough for today. The British pound had been analyzed along the board, and I think it's the currency that will have the greatest volatility during Friday for today, I guess. So thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys on Monday. Take care. Bye bye.